Christmas is a special time of year, gathering with loved ones, sharing joy and laughter, hugs and happiness. And in this special place, you find an extra special family, the Salyers twins, twin mamas and twin daddies, and their quaternary twin sons. Quite special indeed. A very Salyers Christmas.
I'm Josh.
I'm Jeremy.
And we are one half of the Salyers twins. We are married to Brittany and Brianna. I'm married to Brittany.
I'm married to Brianna.
Double dated. Our very first date was a double date with Josh and Jeremy.
And we knew very quickly that we were going to marry them. We talked about on the way home that we were going to get married to them. And we went on some double dates and proposed 6 months later together at the same time.
We said yes at the same time.
6 months later, we got married in the town square of Twinsburg, Ohio at the festival where we met a year before in a big double wedding. We had a big twin processional and twin chaplains that married us. And so we were surrounded by our family and our extended twin family. And so it was really an amazing experience.
Then it was twin pregnancies.
Now we each have a son. They're the same age.
And they are what's known as quaternary twins. And we all live together under one roof, and we're raising them together as brothers.
We always had this idea that we would own and run an inn or wedding venue together. So we always called it the Inn. And we looked all over the East Coast for this perfect property
that we purchased together. It's a wedding venue called Smith Mountain Manor, and we all operate it together as a family.
While busy with their professional pursuits and events for other families, the Salyers must also find time for festivities with their own family as well.
It's time to decorate the Christmas tree today. And then we're going to be making cookies, and Jet and Jax can't wait to help. And we're going to be building gingerbread houses. We've got all the colorful marshmallows and treats to go on it, and they're so excited. Gumball drops, all kinds of things. We're really in Candyland. So twins are by nature, I think, matchmakers. We're natural matchmakers. Totally. Like, right? You have little twin. It starts when you're young. It starts when, like, you're kids. I don't know. And
like
so,
little parent trappers.
We're little parent trappers. That's right. Yes. And so there's something to that. And I think when couples come to tour Smith Mountain Manor, and there's like, twin brothers married to twin sisters, and it's like we're just like matchmakers, and we're going to celebrate their love story here at the Manor, and we just love it. Love it.
When they have events, it always comes together beautifully in the end. But it's definitely not always smooth sailing to get there.
Okay. I've got a China plate, I've got the gold charger. Where is Josh?
Ours not dry yet.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, great.
It's
Great.
Nothing's out.
Get the candles.
Yeah, don't light them. That looks really good. Hey, Josh, this looks so good.
Thanks.
The moss looks awesome.
Yeah. Well, we got a whole lot more left to do.
What is that?
When we were gone, the delivery guy from the garden center just dropped it off. And he wasn't supposed to do this until next week.
Oh my god, it's two huge mounds. And there's other mounds? These are just mounds of mulch?
Yeah, he just spread it around.
You've got to be kidding me.
So we have to make it look like this side in just a couple hours before the guests get here.
always so much to be done at Smith Mountain Manor, and Josh and Jeremy are amazing at doing so many different projects, tackling it on their own. They're just incredibly like masculine, just very like handy men who can do all the landscaping and different projects. And so anyway, it's been a lot of fun, and it's still a work in progress, but the manor is getting even more beautiful.
The manor and gardens are beautiful in all seasons. As winter sets in, life does not slow down for the Salyers.
We'll tell you about the Christmas blooper from last year. We took little Jet and Jax to see Santa Claus for the first time, right? Because COVID and everything, when they were babies, it wasn't an option. So we were so excited to take them to see Santa Claus. And apparently we did not explain things correctly.
We did not.
And
We get to the library where there's Santa Claus, and we're in line, and it's their turn, and they whispered to Santa what they wanted and tell them what happens.
And then Santa Claus said, okay, thanks for telling me what you want. Have a Merry Christmas. And Jet and Jax had these little smiles, these little polite smiles, like expecting something. And it hit them that they were not going to get the presents like right then. So they lost their minds. They lost their minds.
They were really under the impression that you ask Santa for what you want, he gives it to you, and
Right
a
then.
transaction.
Right then. And so they didn't quite fully understand everything. Last year is still a little bit too young, and so this year we're really excited. We're gonna try Santa Claus again and see how it goes. We're gonna explain
will
things
see.
better. Yes.
Today we're taking the kids to see Santa Claus again, so we'll see how it goes this time.
Well, here we go. 2024 Christmas. We're gonna try again seeing Santa.
Jet and Jax see Santa, patiently ask for what they want, and Jax even tells Santa what kind of brothers they are.
You are?
It's okay.
Who do you want to make your card for this year?
Santa.
You're gonna make that card for Santa?
Before they go, Jet asks to see Santa one more time.
Back to see
He has
Santa
made
again?
Santa a gift.
You made me a Christmas. Oh, thank you. Oh, candy cases are mine.
They head back to the manor with triumph.
Everyone has heard stories about this big old, like, you know, not haunted mansion, but almost like this very intriguing, enchanting place. You can't miss it. It's this huge manor that everybody would pass, and everybody has heard stories about it in town. And then sort of like under the cover of darkness in the middle of the night one time, you know, because COVID was right around then when things were just so weird and crazy anyway. These two sets of identical twins move into this abandoned mansion.
Probably
and-
added to the mystery and kind of confusion of what's going on over there at that property.
Yes.
But we have really poured our hearts and souls to use a cliche into this place, and so it's really come together, and now it's definitely, I think, a very kind of bright, enchanting place where lots of love stories going on, lots of weddings and special events, celebrations, and
Double the intrigue.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay, gentlemen. Jet and Jax, what's happening right now? Oh, well, it's Christmas decorating day, isn't it?
Our mom is very much a family-oriented person.
The twins' family members often come for visits to the manor. Brittany and Brianna's parents are helping prepare the festivities this year.
I can remember like the holidays where she was always, she plays the piano, so there was always a lot of music, and she would play the piano. She actually taught piano for a number of years when we were younger. And so we are having a lot of fun this year singing Christmas carols around the piano. And our dad is a very creative person who I think we get a lot of our creativity from, kind of like the way he thinks. Very big picture. Is similar to how we are. Has always been like a storyteller. He would tell us bedtime stories. Birth Drink One of Your Stories when we were young, we called them, about little twin girls. And so he is often, you know, reading to the kids, taking them on walks and telling them stories as well, which brings back good memories.
Speaking of stories, the Virginia town surrounding the manor is storybookish on its own.
Like you would imagine in a small town where we have our ice cream parlor, or you know, the pizza place that we go to, and the bakery, the certain cafe, the library, all these things where we take the kids, and that's been nice. So we're definitely looking forward to a couple things that are now kind of tradition.
Our favorite ice cream parlor.
Brittany, I actually have a question for you. All right, let's hear it. What is your favorite Christmas song? Okay, this is easy. I know this one. So my favorite Christmas song is The Little Drummer Boy, and it is absolutely for a reason. Little Jet, he absolutely has loved the song The Little Drummer Boy since he was born. Since he was literally an infant. And we have video footage of him since birth till now, absolutely loving and connecting with the song, The Little Drummer Boy, so much so that we joke that he must have been the actual Little Drummer Boy in another life, because he would be like sobbing, and we could not get him to stop crying. He was so touched and like moved by this song. It was like the only thing that could get, we would start singing The Little Drummer Boy when he would start sobbing or getting so upset. It was the only thing that would calm him down.
J.
They told me, bum, 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 a newborn king to see, bum, 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 bum. That's it, baby.
So we grew up in Tennessee, the two of us, and we spent the majority of our life there at least. And one of our favorite Christmas memories from Tennessee is going to the Festival of Lights.
It's a light show that goes along with the radio in your car, the lights that kind of dance to the music, and so yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Fun experience.
After we met Brittany and Brianna, we knew we had to show that to them, so we were able to make a trip back home and show them, and we hope to go back.
Brianna, what is your favorite place? You can't say Smith Mountain Manor, so it has to be a place, thinking back to where we grew up, something around there that you loved going for Christmas time. Oh gosh, that is such a good one, and I think that's easy. So the Christmas house of Delaware comes to mind. So Brittany and I grew up mostly in Wilmington, Delaware, and there was this one house that everybody knew. Those of you out there that are tuning in from Delaware or that ever lived there will know exactly what we're talking about when we say the Christmas house of Delaware. It was this lovely house that did the most fantastic lights I have ever seen. They went all out. They had stations and like tunnels that you could park and get out and like walk. They brought in Santa Claus every year. You've never seen anything like it. I mean, maybe you have. Maybe you have your town has its own house like this. I hope so. Every town should have a Christmas house. Yes. And one day, we were so inspired by that family, by that house. It added to our childhood in a meaningful way. It really did. And so one day we would like to become that Christmas house for our town, now that we own Smith Mountain Manor. I love that for sure. So we'll get there.
Merry Christmas, Mrs. Salyers.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Salyers.
Merry Christmas, Mrs. Salyers.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Salyers. Surround sound. And can you guys say Happy Holidays?
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
looking forward to a bright, joyous, and fun 2025. Sending you their best wishes for your family this holiday season. Twinsane, Josh, Jeremy, Brittany, Brianna, Jet, and Jax.
Do you keep secrets from each other? And do you think Josh and Jeremy have a secret?
Okay, so our mom just called out from off camera. Do you two have any secrets that you keep from each other? And do Josh and Jeremy have any secrets that you think they keep from each other?
Now, Brittany and Brianna, let's not go spilling the family secrets all at once. Save some for the next episodes.